morning to the internet, my name is Hannah and it's time for another Reasons Why Hands Fail. Yay! So the other day in school I left a banana in the bottom of my bag and then everything was covered in mushy bananas. What? What, am I copying someone's style? What are you on about? You may remember in one of my previous videos I said, when you love the senpai so much, you tend to become the senpai. And it's true, you always become your idols, whether it's a YouTuber, a singer, Justin Bieber counts as a separate genre. There are some things that should not define you as a person. For me, whoever you watch on YouTube, that's what I define you as. So if you watch PewDiePie, I assume you're Swedish. Oh god, that was offensive. So if you watch the Sidemen, I assume you're into sports or football or just really funny people. If you're into Dan and Phil, I assume you're a hippie or an emo. Hippo. If you watch Zoella, you're into makeup. It depends who you watch on YouTube. And if you don't watch anyone on YouTube, you have a life. Congratulations. What I've noticed is the people who watch all these YouTubers, they tend to take the traits from those YouTubers and make them their own. I mean, let's be honest, Dan and Phil fans, which one of you haven't been through the Delia Smith phase yet? Don't lie to me. Emily, why haven't you done your homework? Oh, Mum, I can do what I want. God, you're such a Delia Smith. You peasant. This is not my child. Wow, what has happened? Anything a YouTuber / idol says or does can affect their fans. Sometimes it can be negative. Louis Tomlinson's doing drugs? I want to do that too. Or it can be positive.
I like girls who eat carrots.
And yes, that was a thing. One Direction fans did end up eating a lot of carrots when that happened. They all started eating carrots just to hope that Louis Tomlinson would marry them. That's depressing. So my friend Erin and I love the Sidemen, like loads. We have a lot of merchandise, we're obsessed. In fact, we're so obsessed that every time we see each other around school, we always yell out references to do with the Sidemen. Hey Erin, Alan Snack Bar. Erin is basically like all of the Sidemen in one personality. It's beautiful. Me, for the other hand, well, okay. I am a crossbreed between Louis Tomlinson, Emma Blackery, Dan Howell, and Minnie Minter. Sometimes a hint of KSI, but we don't talk about that side. My Louis Tomlinson phase consisted of me getting a jumper with navy blue stripes that went across there like Louis' t-shirt. I was obsessed with carrots, and I basically took all of his jokes. I'm original. My Emma Blackery side is my sassy side. My Dan Howell side, you guys can clearly see that, I've read your comments. Apparently I am literally Dan Howell's child. I was gonna say daddy, but then that'd be really awkward, wouldn't it? What annoys me about this is then when within the YouTube fan base, people always accuse other people of being a copycat. This especially happens to people who start making videos. Now I do admit going, hi internet, my name is Sophie and I'm gonna tell you a reason why I'm a fail. Now that's copying Dan Howell. What I don't think is copying Dan is when someone has taken some of Dan's traits and been a mini Dan. As long as they don't copy the exact same thing, word by word, style by style, then they're okay. Taking traits from an idol is not intentional, it's an accident. I mean, if it was intentional, I'd be taking off the traits from Jon Snow, Zoe Sugg, good people. But instead I've taken the traits from people who, well, there's the girl who's too sassy for her own good, the guy who never leaves his apartment and is obsessed with Japanese cartoons with abs, and a guy who is really bad at FIFA and claims everything's a penalty.
Ref, that's a pen! Pen! If you're not offside, Herzl, that is a pen!
So I did some scientific research. It's on the internet, so it must be true. And I found this article written by this guy who was too smart for my understanding. He linked it to the Bible. Apparently at some point in that massive book, it says, those who make up idols end up like them. And it's true, my examples have proved it. Unless I've just lied, you never know, it could have happened. People do that, welcome to YouTube. So whatever you value most in your life, you end up being like that, even if it's an inanimate object like money or something. If you value money the most, then you end up being like someone who likes money and gets a job in banking or something. So basically the point I'm trying to make is, when your life revolves around that something like the solar system, you become that something. This explains why I'm a loser who's really sassy sometimes, who's over emotional, who appreciates art a lot more. I love carrots. I say sick mad ting, blah blah. I don't say the blah blah. I don't know what that was. Oh my goodness. Which is why I pull weird faces, which is why I'm a bit creative, and yeah, my life is a mess. Okay. My personality is basically anything but original. But in a way, because I'm like so many things put into one, I'm like the ultimate Pokemon for losers to collect. This is a weird metaphor. Okay, let's move on. So don't be ashamed when someone says, oh, you're the other version of Harry Styles. You're basically stealing Joe Suggs' humour. Because you can be whoever you want to be. This is the internet. This is the real world. You can be whoever you want to be. Within reason. Do whatever you want to do to achieve happiness. Hi, so a lot of my school friends have recently started watching my videos. Sup, peasants? I'm gonna get picked on for that. Believe it or not, that is a bad thing. Everything I say I get quoted on, so school is basically twice as hell as it used to be. But I mean, I guess it could be worse because my videos could be even more cringy and it could look like I'm filming it with a spoon. Yeah, it could be worse. So yes, people who are family from the internet, they read your comments. They know what Wattpad is. However, they haven't really discovered what it actually is. They don't really know what I've done on it, and they don't know the success that I have on it. So don't say anything. One last note, count how many YouTuber references I made in this video. Also add which ones you think I copied. That's all for today, guys. It's been your girl Antihan, H-A-N-N-A-H, and see ya. Okay, right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Top of the morning to your internet reminding. I can't do that. It takes like 10 minutes to do an intro. I can do this. Yes, you can. Just do it. I'm channeling my inner Shia LaBeouf.